Okay, so I'm just trying to get this out the way, you guys, because this right here is in my way. I cannot even function with these nails on. I cannot. And I have too much to do. So I gotta pop these babies off. I cannot. I cannot. I got too much to do. I just don't even know how people move around. For real. I got stuff to do. So this is gonna come off. Hey, this is gonna I gotta pop these off. So in order for me to pop these off, I gotta go ahead and finish up the design. So this is the easiest way to do it. Hey, this Mystic. So I'm going live again to finish this up. And I'm doing something really quick because I just really, I'm gonna have to work on the mannequin hand, because if you saw that, to me, that was a disaster online, trying to work on my own hands with these long nails. For me, I pulled it together, but for me, that just wasn't what I liked. So I just pulled 4 random colors. So I pulled the red, I pulled the blue, I pulled the green, then I pulled this pink, this little light pink. It's no, real rhyme or reason to it. I just pulled some colors, that I thought would go well together. And this is something really easy that people can do for people who don't know how to really design really well. I'm not a big drawing designer, but I do know how to put together the products that are out in the market today. I think I'm pretty decent at putting those together. And so you can see with the red, I already did this, just randomly put the red in different places, as you can see, right? And so next I'm going to go in with the blue and do the same exact thing. This is just something really quick. You could do this on long nails, short nails, medium nails, and I'm just randomly putting the blue in places. And you could put the color, more than once. It's up to you. It's up to you. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. Just, placing the color wherever you think would be best. This is something that I really wouldn't overthink. You don't want it to look real, real neat, and you'll see why later. You do not want this to look neat. So you see how that's just randomly placed on there. Hey, so I'm just finishing up these nails because I got to take them off. They are so in the way right now. So I'm just showing a quick design that nail techs can do, if they are not the big designer, but you want to be able to offer something to your clients. This is something quick and easy to do. Just grab colors and just randomly place them on your nails. You see how that's coming together? And I don't know how it's going to look when I'm done, but I'm just doing something. But, I'm just randomly placing it. You don't want it neat. You really don't. And so there's that, right? So that's how that's coming together so far. Yeah, I cannot work. I cannot work. I can't get anything done around here. And I have some serious things to do. So, yeah. I didn't know if people would log in this time of day, but I said, I got to finish this because I really got to pop these off. I really, 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 really got to pop these off. And I would hate to pop them off and haven't done anything with them. And so, again, I know we talked about the darn yin yang nails, but the way my life is set up, I just can't sit up and do that right now. Not today. Maybe on the mannequin, it'll be much easier and much faster. So that's how we're looking so far, right? So I'm just randomly placing colors. So next I'm going to move on to the green, and I'm just showing you how quick this can be, but the thing of it is, with this particular design, you don't want the colors to touch, right? You don't want them to touch. This is just something really quick. You're just placing it in. It's like a little puzzle. You're just fitting different colors in, right? You're just fitting them in. Put the green right there, and on here, We're going to put a little green right here. This is something that anyone can do. I was on TikTok, but I decided to come off because I was live. And I'm like, you know what? This is actually something I want to record. This is something I want to record so people can reference it, you know, in the future or whatever. And so, yeah. So this is my pink acrylic. And this is another reason why I like my custom pink, because you can just wear it as is. You can just wear it as is. And so with this, I'm not even going over and doing all those layers of gel polish. This is something you can do to get a person who's out the door. They got somewhere to be. You know, you can work with a nice color acrylic and just boom, keep it moving and get them out the door, and they still looking like you did a lot of work, you know. So I haven't even been online, what, 5 minutes, and this is pretty much coming together. So you see where we're going with that? Just random colors on the nail, random colors on the nail, random spots, just making sure it's not touching. So I'm gonna take this whitish pink color, and I'm just same thing, just finding a space for it, just finding a space for it, and you can use it in more than one place. It's all about your artistic eye, you know, whatever works for you. Oh my God, they're gonna get me if they hear that darn music up there. I think that's all the Queen's Men. Matter of fact, it is all the Queen's Men playing. Or whatever. Do. Yes, I'm just fitting this in. It's like getting where you fit in. Kind of getting where you fit in. I'm just being real random with it. Real random. I think a lot of us put pressure on ourselves to kind of be these nail artists, and for some of us it's just not our thing, you know. We can do nails, we can do some art, but we kind of like need some more ideas. And so here's one right here. Okay, so you see how that's coming together. I'm going to put this in the light. I'm going to read these comments while I'm in the light. Hey Marlene, hey Keeping Nettie, hey Dismiss Take, I already said that. Hey Shawanda, hey Nakia. Yeah, it's neutral. Yeah, the acrylic is neutral, and you can do anything on top of this. And that's why I like it, because sometimes when people see my acrylic blend on, they're like, they'll show me a design, but at the end of the day, they'll be like, you know what? I think I'm just going to keep it like this because it looks good. So that's why I said, if your acrylic is good, your shaping and everything is good, and you have a pretty acrylic color, a pretty powder on there, then yes, you'll find that people will just say, I don't even want that design anymore. I just want you to put some clear. I'm ready to go. I'm good. And that happens all the time for me. And that's one of the benefits to using a nice color acrylic. If you like mine, you can go to Chicago Beauty Source, and it's on there in a few different sizes. Okay, so I think this is pretty cured. So this is what we're working with. Me placing random colors. Want to show you all something, random colors. And these are so long. They just don't look long here. And so what we're going to do next, and see how fast this is. I've only been online 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and we're already into the next part of this design. You know, I'm going to tell you, as a career nail tech, like if you're doing this full time, all day, every day, if your clientele really grows, you're not going to have time to sit up and, you know, do these intricate designs on everyone. So designs like this are really handy, really handy, you know, for getting them in and out. And so this is just a fine detail brush. I took some of the bristles out, and what I'm doing is I'm going to go in and I'm going to not carefully, I'm going to freestyle outline all of this. I'm going to outline all of this, but the key to making it look good is to not try to outline it perfectly, because you want it to look random, because that's what makes it look artistic. And so this is just a black paint for nails, and I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to randomly outline, but I'm not going to outline perfectly. You know, I'm not going like trying to outline everything, because that's why I did it sloppy, because you want some of the lines to you want it to look kind of jagged. You don't want the lines perfect or anything. You just kind of want to go with the direction of it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing here? And then it's going in the paint, and sometimes it's running out the paint. And then even if it goes across the paint, that's fine. You see how that turned out? Kind of like that. When that all comes together, that becomes like a work of art. And so you just keep doing that. You just keep doing that. And you just outline everything. You know, you put more pressure points. You come up and make it light. You see how I'm going off? I'm going off, and then I'm going in, and I'm not making it perfect. I'm not making it perfect. I'm not making it perfect. But when this all comes together, this looks like a work of art. And then it looks like you put in a lot of effort, but you really didn't. This is a really quick trick. You know, I'm just lining. I'm lining, but I'm kind of sloppy lining. I'm putting pressure. I'm lifting up. Then I'm coming back down to make it a little thicker. You see what I'm saying? Then I'm coming back up light. And then I'm coming around light. See how this all coming together like that? You see? So you're not overthinking it. You just kind of, I'm trying to show you. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure you can see. So it's like I'm going to come in here. See how I went out? Then I'm going to go back in, but that's okay. I'll come around, and I'm just lining it. Even if it's not all the way lined, that's fine. So you see how that all kind of comes together? That all comes together like that. And so I'm just going to keep doing that across the nails. I don't know if this is something that you all already may know, but I feel like this might help someone who wants to do some type of design, you know, have something they could do on the client real fast. And the good thing about this is you can do this. You can do this on short nails. You can do this on any length of nails. And you can do it really, really fast. Like, you're going to see how fast I do this because you don't have to think on it too hard. You see, you don't have to think on it too hard. And the thing of it is, you don't even have to just use black. I'm just using black. You can go in with different colors, you know, and do it. See how that's coming together? See how that's coming together? It's so easy. Just splash some colors in different spots and go in and line. You can line some with white, some with black. It's up to you. But I'm just going to show you all the things that I've done over the years to make some designs look like they're more intricate than they really are. And they're really not, because I'm not a big designer. But you see how the lines are definitely not perfect. And all the lines are not the same width, most definitely. The lines are definitely different. And that's it. Because, y'all, I can't function. I cannot function with these on. I almost dropped a whole thing of shrimp today. I would have screamed. I said, oh no. Oh heck, I almost dropped my shrimp. See how that's coming together? See how it's coming together? See? And this is something really quick you can do. This is I don't know. I think I ordered this. I don't even remember. I ordered so many brushes, but just find a fine detailing brush, and you're going to have to take some of the bristles out. I don't care what they say. You always are going to have to take some of the bristles out. Let me see if I can come in closer. Ooh. You're going to always have to take some of the bristles out. Always, always, always. And even now, I feel like I can even take more. Oops. Let me redo this one. See, actually, I could leave that like that, where it's just in the middle, not even covered, because that's part of the art. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I love this particular design. Because it can be like that. Like whatever way it comes out when you do it, you just kind of roll with it. Because together, collectively, it looks really good. Collectively, it looks really good. Collectively, it looks really good. And this video is only 14 minutes long, and we're almost done, you all. So, like I said before, you know, we have nail techs who can do some stuff. But me as a full-time working nail tech with a book of people who have busy lives, you know, my particular clientele, most of them, they are on a schedule. And so they don't really want to be sitting here too long. They want something that looks nice. something they could be proud of, but they're not, my clientele is not full of those women who can just sit here all day and let me play. So I have to come up. A lot of my designs are more like this. You get what I'm saying? Like more for women on the go. For women on the go. And you see how easy that was? You see how easy that is? And I designed all 10 fingers that fast. And it looks like a lot of work, a lot of detail. So I'm going to put that in and let that cure. Let me read some comments. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's just a small detailing brush that I took some extra bristles out because to me, they're never thin enough. Never, 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 never thin enough. So also what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to show you some ways to even amp this up, because at this point you would just top coat it. But if you really want to amp it up, you would just simply go in and do this. Add some glitter. You're just going to add some glitter in certain places. That's it. That's all you have to do is add in some glitter in certain places, okay, to amp it up. So this is what we're working with. You could be done here if you wanted to. Or you can pop in some glitter on top of certain ones to really take it up a notch. So I just grabbed some, gold, and I'm just gonna put some of the, can you see? Yeah, I'm just gonna put some of the gold in over the random parts. So like this one, I did the red. On this one, I'll do the blue. It doesn't have to be neat. On that one, I did the blue, right? And this one, I'm going to do the green. Put the gold glitter over the green. And even down here, maybe I'll just swipe it over the white real quick. See how fast I'm doing this? And then this one, I'll do the red again. I'm just showing you, like, you can do more than one. You could just do one. Just depends. So I'm going to do the white over here. See? You see how they took that up even more? It amped it up a notch. Now, I know for a fact that I know, matter of fact, I'm going to do two on this one. I know that I skipped one because I'm going to show you another way. I'm going to show you another technique to amp it up. I'm going to show you something else you could do real quick to amp it up. Now, another thing you could do to amp it up is if you have foil, you can go in and you can put foil over certain spots. So same thing, instead of just, the glitter is the fastest, quickest way. You see, that didn't even take me 1 minute, right? That took 60 seconds to do. So for full-time working nail techs who have a busy schedule, you got to have some designs in your arsenal that look amped up, but are quick. Okay. So I'm just showing you all the different variations of what you can do with even a design like this. Ways to switch it up. So I'm just going to take some blink gel, some foil gel basically, and I'm going to use this middle finger right here. I'm going to use the middle finger to just give you an example of another way. You can amp it up. So the thing about the foil gel, I'm going to tell you, foil gel is so inconsistent. That's what I hate about foil gel. Sometimes it cures really, really quick and really even, and you can use it really easy. But foil gel is just so inconsistent. I bought a few brands, and it's tricks to it, but I still haven't mastered. And I talked to other nail techs out and about and been in groups, and they all say the same thing. Foil gel is so inconsistent. You just never know. So if you're trying to foil a whole area, or you're trying to get a design, like a full design off, it can be annoying because it'll be like one little bitty area that will not stick. Everything else will stick, and then it'll like rip up the design, and you'll have a big hole in the design. So when I use foils, I like to stick with like the solids, because the prints, you just never know how it's going to transfer. I don't know what it is with this formula, but for some reason, it just does not ever want to act right. It's annoying. It is so annoying. I'm surprised that 11 people came in. You said you like, hey, 5.27 nail X. Hey. Yeah, and I just want to give you all something quick. I just picked 4 colors that kind of like are, complementary to each other. And you could even do this with one nail and just charge, like just put one on each finger. Like even with this being the fall, you could do like the nails brown or they did a neutral color. Then you would just say you want some designs, for extra $5 on each finger. And then you would just do something like this on each finger. Now you see how fast I did that on, all these fingers. Imagine how fast you can do it on one finger. So you see, that's where I put the foil gel. It looks like it's pretty cured, but you see that wet area right there? That's what I'm talking about. This stuff never cures evenly, ever. But what I'm going to do real quick, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you something really quick that you can do. I'm just going to simply do this too, just to show you different variations to this same design. So I'm just going to do. See that? And so that just took that to another level too. So if you wanted to, you could stick this foil gel in different areas and just pop it on there. And then you would just keep it moving. You would just keep it moving, just that easy. And I'm going to tell you something else you can do if you really want to hook it up. If you really wanted to go there. Hold on, let me show you. If you really wanted to go there, you could do this. I'm just showing you how you don't have to do all this complicated stuff all the time. There are things that look complicated that are not complicated and that are really fast. Like somebody said, yes, you can dot. And we could do both actually, but this is just some spider gel. So this is just some spider gel. You could spider gel it as well. Usually you could use more than one. I'm just kind of in a rush, but we're just gonna use one. You could use more than one toothpick, but I'm just gonna spider gel this real quick. See what I'm saying? I'm going to cure that because the thing with the spider gel, if you don't cure it right away and you try to do all the fingers, the spider gel will start to spread and it won't look as neat because it is gel. So you have to at least freeze it in place. And like she said, you like dots. So if you wanted to, you could go in and do the dot thing. And one thing they're doing with the dots too nowadays is they're not just doing straight dots. They're doing more extended, like you have your regular dots, right? Dot, 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 right? You have that, but they're also doing these geometrical shape, like kind of dots, kind of like, and actually I should be using my other gel, but that's okay. I can use this. This is a thicker consistency. They're doing something kind of like this now too. You see that? So this one is a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter. So they're more like beans, so to speak. You see? So you see how we just took this simple thing and we just made it into something that looks so intricate and so detailed, but it's not that detailed. I mean, it's not that hard. And these are things that you can do as a nail tech if you are not, that savvy. Like you're not the drawer. You're not the person who can sit there and draw Mickey Mouse, because that's me. I never will be. I'm not going to try. When I have tried, I'm sure if I sat there and I looked at it, I could do it. But for me, the amount of money I would charge for that is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And people, my clientele in particular, is not going to pay it. You say, I love how you couldn't wait to take those long things off. I cannot. That's why you see I am here online. I'm like, look, I need to go live right now because I got to get this design out the way so I can pop these babies off because I got too much to do and these are in my way. I cannot. I'm not playing. When I say stuff, I am not kidding. Some people can. I am not one of those people, right? So I was just showing you all the different ways. So what do you all think of that? Like, you see how fast I did that? Like, literally, that was super fast. And that's me doing all nails while I'm talking. So if you're concentrating on a client, you could do stuff like this, and it doesn't have to be all fingers, but you could really quick, and you could charge a nice penny. You could charge them an extra 20 bucks, 20, 25 bucks if you wanted to do all the nails like this. But it wouldn't take you that long. And then you have all these different variations that you would do to kind of amp it up. I rushed through it, but it still looks good, right? And then like this, if you put the foil, you would just put some hard gel, because the foil will rub off. If you don't do that, it'll rub through the clear. But I'm just going to put the clear on here real quick. And something else you could do, I wouldn't do it, but I mean, you could do it if you wanted to. You could go over this whole nail, like instead of just putting glitter in certain spots, you could literally just put glitter over. Once you finish lining all the colors, you could just go over with glitter. That would be a look too. That's a look too. Instead of spot glitter, you could just glitter the whole darn nail. The whole nail. You see how much product you use when you do these long nails? This is a lot of product, a lot of clear, a lot of everything. Well, especially if you have to polish the nails, that is a lot of product. I don't know how people are charging $50 and doing all this work. I would only charge that much until my name gets out there, and you definitely should be charging more, because you go through a lot of product with long nails. That's the other thing. You look at the length of these nails. This is enough acrylic to do 3 sets. Just depending on the length. This is enough top coat for 3 or 4 sets. But I'm putting it all on this one person. So I don't understand how people just charge so cheap. Like, how are you making money? Like, you run it through product like crazy. You're not as profitable as you could be. So if you get good, you need to go up instantly, especially for long nails. It's a lot of product. A lot of product. Yeah, I couldn't take these. I can't do it. I was asleep, and even me sleeping, I was like bending my finger back when I was asleep, because I sleep with my hands under the pillow. I was like in my sleep waking up like, oh my God, I feel like I have a brace on. Yeah, I feel like I have a brace on. So I hope these things pop off fast, because I put some oil on my nails, and then I put a coat of gel, and then I did my nails, so they should pop off. But tell me, you all, what do you all think of this? What do you all think of this really quick design? This is one of the few things I'm going to show you, quick ways that you can do, you can do artwork. And this is why too, working with color acrylic, having a base acrylic color, it can work to your advantage. It can definitely work to your advantage, because when you use just like regular basic acrylic with no, see, this is how it looks by itself. That's my blend right there. But when you don't have, this is it right here. When you don't have a color acrylic, a core powder color, it's like, to me, you're kind of limiting yourself on what you can do. You can definitely do it, but it gives you more options if you have a color acrylic, because you have a base that you can kind of work with. You have a base that you can just design off of at any time. You can have a base that you can design off of at any time. And I think that looks pretty dope. And somebody will pay you big money for this. You said, how long has it been since you had long nails? I haven't worn long nails since my 20s. So it's been over 20 years. It's been, no, it's about my 20s, this long. And probably more like 19. Marlene said, great example of quick but cool nail art. Thank you. No problem. See? Fast, fast, fast. You said this was real quick and a nice touch if your client wants to do something different but don't want to sit too long. Yeah. Depending on the type of clientele that you have, some women love to come sit at their nail tech's table and sit for hours and listen to them talk and, whatever, and listen to music and drink and all that. That's fine. But my personal clientele are busy working women. They work a lot. They have kids. They work in 2 jobs, and they want to get in and they want to get out. They're always talking about what they got to do next when they leave me. So I kind of try to stick to ways to give them a lot in the smallest amount of time. Give them a lot in the smallest amount of time. And so, yeah, you said you bought my acrylic powder, but the powder's, wait, The color is really nice. And I like that you are showing easy ways to make money. Yes, easy. We want to make our job easy, easy, easy. Time is money. And, you know, shoot, I'm always looking for ways to make my job easier, make my life easier. And the faster you can move, the more people you can fit in, you know? And so this is a bit busy, but I have clients that actually my client coming tomorrow, I might put this on her. This is totally different. And she usually tries to tell me what to do, but I'm going to show her this and make her get this because this is busy. This is busy for her and she'll get it on all the fingers. And then she's going to want some stones in it. I already know. But yeah, it's like, I'm going to come back and show you all some more ways too. Let's see. How long should it take you to do a basic set? It depends on the length. It depends on a few things, but I say with the set itself, you should strive for 45 minutes on laying the set and have it ready for designs. But you know, starting out, maybe an hour and a half, but really you should strive for, I would say you should definitely strive for 45 minutes on a set. Unless it's something long like this, then of course it'll be longer. Me personally, most of my clients get medium nails, so medium-ish, maybe a little longer, but 45 minutes. 45 minutes, unless they have some issues with their cuticles and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you all that really, really fast, really fast. I hope that you all enjoyed that. You might check out the color acrylic on Chicago Beauty Source, chicagobeautysource.com. And then make sure that you are following my TikTok because I'm going to be live on there a lot more. I'm going to be live on TikTok because the color quality is much better. The picture quality is much better on TikTok. But yeah, I got to see if how I'm going to work this out. I might get 2 stands. I like this stand right here. I might get another one. So yeah, make sure you are following me on TikTok. My TikTok is official.chicago. And if you are following me on the challenge, you're supposed to be doing everything I do. I said I wanted everybody to create 3 TikTok reels yesterday. You need to be doing at least 3 reels of posting 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I am coming up with a list of things because I think one of the problems people are having is what to post, what to post, what to do, what to post. And it doesn't have to be as complicated as a lot of us may think. So that's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list for you all to give you an idea of what you can do. You say, yes, I followed and posted my 3 vids yesterday. I saw. Yes. And then don't forget your hashtags on TikTok. You don't have to do as many hashtags. You just need to try to find the hashtags that are relevant, that are going to bring people to you. And to be honest with you, on TikTok, the real way to get followers is to go live. Okay. So we'll get more into that on the next video. I will catch you later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate everyone. Like you all just don't know like how much you all mean to me. And I will catch you soon. We're going to do a case study and we'll go from there. Okay. Bye.